title on this is Let It Die, a new game that came out just this month. Now, this game, first off, looks amazing. As you can see, I'm from Florida, so I'm a little thing. And up there, that is the raid stuff, and I'll go over that in a second. So Let It Die is a game about climbing the Tower of Bars. Of course, there's a game within a game, so if we go to this, we're right back in the studio. This is Uncle Death. This is, I don't know her name. I don't remember his name.
Don't give up, Senpai!
And Uncle Death is awesome. That's all you need to know about Uncle Death. He's like the best thing about this game. And that kind of includes the gameplay at some point, but we'll get to that. We have a weapon dealer over here, we have a mushroom dealer over here. And we're just going to go right up to the first floor. Now this is not a fresh character. This is a tier 3 striker, which is pretty high tier considering everything basically. This is a pretty high tier character. And we're going to be going to floor 1 with her because she's level 1. Now this game is very good about making sure you basically have to go back to the first few floors a few times if you want to. Personally, I prefer starting at floor 5 after a while and then working my way back up and then going to the highest floor I have, which is currently 16. If you're wondering how to unlock tier 3 characters in this game, you need to floor 16. Alright, I'm kind of in Let's Play mode right now, which is why I'm explaining everything. But, anyways, yeah, so if you're wondering why my channel, which is going up on YouTube as well, hasn't had a lot of updates lately, playing this game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And gameplay for having fun after Digimon World is kind of tearing me down a little. This game's been a lot of fun. Alright. This is a frog. We're keeping him. He's going to be food later. Alright, the poison mushroom. We will not be eating that, unlike the frog, who will most certainly be eating. He doesn't even have a chance. This game is very, it's very Dark Souls in that you take a lot of damage easily, you deal a lot of damage, again, easily. And when you die, you kind of lose everything. Though you can pay with kill coins, which are little gold coins on the menu underneath the rainbow skulls, to get a character back. Or you can fight that character 1v1. You can 1v1 your own character in this game. And if you win, you get your character back, but they lose everything. So paying to get back is a huge boon. You want to make sure you pay to get your characters back with kill coins. Though that may take a while, and if you die on floor 1 with a really powerful character, you might be shit out of luck and have to fight that really powerful character in order to continue on. Now that being said, there's an elevator system to take you past floor 1, so if you do got a level 49 character here, which is possible, very possible to die pretty quick. I currently have really good armor on. So it's high, it's like plus 4 tier 1 armor. So I probably won't be dying. There's always a chance that I run into a guy that's sniper rifle, which are player characters, or dev-created characters. They're called haters. Now, haters are stronger than normal enemies. I want to use my heavy attack there, or my ultimate attack there and miss. It's been called heavy attack because I'm locked. And you usually don't have to lot of heavy attacks. But yeah, if you run into a hater, you're basically dead. Unless you have a really good strategy, or have really, or a gun. This game has guns in it. It's not just pure melee and firework launcher like what I was using. Yeah, so, and it works just like a gun. Turns into a point and click adventure. I point, I click, they die. Unfortunately, this is a level 1 character, so I don't have the right stats to use effectively. It's unfortunate. It's probably really powerful for your specs, right? I shouldn't say specs, you can max out all your stats. You'll just have to eventually make a better character, which is why I have a tier 3 level 1, because my tier 2 just wasn't going to cut it anymore. Enemies tend to level up on a really heavy curb. This is Wanoki, I don't really want to go in there. How much gold do I have? About 4,000. How much experience though? 142, it takes about 10 each level right now. To make 10, 14, 16. It just takes more and more experience to level every time. I don't know the current level cap with this character, but I'm going to assume it's pretty high since it's tier 5. How tiers work is that certain level characters will only be able to get up to certain levels, A tier 1 can only get up to level 25. A tier 2 was only able to get level 49. I was waiting for this to spawn, which is why I ran up that hill a second time. I don't know what else tier 5 is. Other levels like, I'm going to say like 60 something, maybe 70. I know the highest tier is like 120 because I saw a tweet saying that they ran to level 120 on floor 1, which would suck. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so this guy's level 1 this time, luckily. Yeah, this guy can be anywhere between level 1 and whatever the game decides to throw at you. It's not a good time. Which is why I actually had this Doom Shroom, which is a poison cloud mushroom. Basically, you throw it, poison cloud appears, kills anything. And everything. Alright, so we're only on floor 1, and of course there's an elevator here because it gives you quick access to floor 2. But we're going to quickly go down to the waiting room. Because I have a bit of gold, or a bit of kill coins, but I also have levels, and I definitely don't want to go to floor 2 at level 1. The biggest advice to playing this game is when you start this game and you get your first character, the moment it says you have a level waiting in the waiting room, or you can level up in the waiting room, when that little message pops up, go back to the waiting room. Doesn't matter if you just killed the first room, go back. Just go back, and especially when you're a tier 1 character, and level up. Because getting levels in this game is almost as essential as armor. Which, it's not as essential as having a weapon when you have a level 1, like, punching stat. When I say level 1, there's so many mechanics in this game. There's so many mechanics. I'm trying not to go over them all, but there's too much. There's too much not to go over. So there's mastery levels, which I'll show you real quick what mine are. Which are basically the more you use a weapon, the better you get at it. And when you have level 20 mastery, that's the highest you can get. And it gives you like all these special attack bonuses and whatnot. Level 15 fists is actually pretty high because fists take a lot of experience to level up because they expect it to be your most used weapon, which it kind of is. Because you do get stuck in situations where you don't have a weapon, and it kind of sucks. This is my fighter data. I have a ton of fighters. All these guys are on a... Oh, I have you idling. I should probably give you some armor and put you on defense since this is my new character right here. Yeah, I'm not going to be using Victoria anymore. This is Lucky Ted. He gets me gold. Currently, as you can see, these guys that are blue are on defense duty. Which, I'll go explain. This is the first stream I'm doing this on. There's a demand for it. I'll keep doing it. And I probably won't have to explain as much next time. Let's go to this guy real quick. This is Tetsuo. He lets us go on raids, which is the PvP of this game. And I really like it. Because you can also have a defense team in your waiting room. These give you a defense stat, which is the medals over there. The higher that is, the more defense you have, and the less likely people are to actually fight you. Because if that's high enough, then people just aren't gonna fuck with you. The gold you lose during raids is proportional to the gold you have. Like, you'll never lose all your gold. You'll lose like 8% of it. So if you use up all your gold, like I've been doing, or all your kill coins like I've been doing, then you're not going to look like as appealing of a target, which is basically my strategy for that. But also, you know, to have really good people on defense.
Listen up.
Alright, Pitbull, shotgun.
Come back anytime.
I just want to get that message out of the way before we level up. Alright. So currently our... Hang on, that's not right. That looks like an all-rounders stuff. All-rounders have the same thing for everything, like the same stats for everything. This is a striker. We should have higher HP and strength stats. A little weird. I think it's because this game might still be in development and maybe they didn't catch that, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it just is that way. Alright, so strength is super important, get that up a bit, and then run to HP. Alright, we're now level 7 and we do a ton more damage already. if I check that stat, our strength is currently 75. Pretty decent. By the way, stepping on this heals you, so if you ever come down to the waiting room and you're damaged, come down here and step in this. I want to compare my stats, my attack stat currently with my other strikes' attack stat, to see how much of an improvement it will be. I'm nitpicky like this, sorry. 75, at max is 75, with us we're already 75, but it's also plus 3, because maybe it's this? I don't know. We might be getting an attack bonus somewhere. I think it's this is plus 5%, and I guess that makes sense for 72 to have plus 3 with 5%? I don't know. Anyway, we're level 7 now, so let's go back up. I'm not gonna lie, I've never taken the elevator down to floor 1, or up to floor 1. There's just no point. You might as well just attack through everything. Well, actually no, I have taken up to floor 1, when I was first starting out and didn't have the floor 4 elevator. I'll show you the map here in a second, so you know why I say floor 4, instead of like, no, it's floor 3 that has an elevator, floor 4 has an elevator. It skips a few though. There's a lot of levels in this game. This is completely free to play, by the way. I should mention that this game is free to play with those little golden skull tokens or whatever they're called as the in-game currency. As you can see, I've been everywhere, except for this little off-path in Nokajiri I didn't notice, which will probably take me to the sub-boss at Kaga. Yeah. These names get really confusing. Even if you know some Japanese, I would bet that all these names get confusing. Because I'm only on floor 16. Yeah, I'm only on floor 16. And there's like a few dozen of these. Like, there's at least 2 dozen just sitting here. I don't even know how many these are. I'm not going to count them right now, but there's at least like 24, 25, maybe around 30-ish floors that I've been to on these last 6 floors. So, how you get around is you actually memorize the color of these little paths. And I believe the orange paths show when you're going on and off the beaten path. Like blue... Actually, I don't even know how these are color-coded anymore, because I was just thinking... So I thought that orange always took you to, like, the beaten path or an elevator. But it doesn't, because if you look at Emokakawa Cho, and it goes up to Tamada, it's not an orange line, it's a blue. So I don't really know how this is color-coded. It's a bit confusing. Yeah, I just got a text. But, yeah. This is a big game. What it is. It definitely... It's very much on the side of grinding. Like, oh my god, I have 4 rage bars now. The number next to my name, that's a big 4. Or next to my health bar, that's a giant number 4. The one on the right is how many rage bars I have. Now, I'll do a rage move here in a second so you guys can sort of see what that is. I'm not going to do it with no enemies around. It's sort of a waste, even if I have 4, which is so much. It's so much. Having 4 of those, you usually only get 3. Pretty awesome. Oh, I got another text. Though the health bonus from the frogs isn't enough, but we're gonna be taking a lot of chip damage as we go through here. I don't have any decals on this character. Oh my god, I need to fix that. Actually, it might not even be worth carrying around this many frogs. Let's just throw some frogs out. Not good enough. Not good enough. Alright, let's use these 2 frogs. I love the noises the frogs make. Woo! Get out, get out. I want that as my ringtone. Get out. Frogs are cute. Alright. guys are pretty weak, but I use a raise attack on them. I didn't really show the full animation, but that's what it is for that. I'm not going to be doing the firework raise attack right now. It's very devastating, and I'd rather not accidentally hit myself with it and die instantly. That's not even a joke. It will be with 500 health and all these things. It will, well, at worst, it'll probably break all my stuff and maybe let me know I have to go back and control those frogs. I don't want the DIY from this. If you're wondering what I'm currently wearing, I'm wearing the do-it-yourself, what you call it? Attack coat and attack pants with a special forces beret. I've been playing fashion, but it's fashion. Like what looks good versus what looks good. Which is not how you're supposed to be playing this game. It's not like Dark Souls where you can very easily avoid taking damage. Taking damage in this game is very, very easy to do. It's so easy to do. Like, oh my god, you can take so much damage in such a short amount of time in this game. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the dexterity isn't very high, so our range weapons aren't doing very much. That's okay. That first shot. Alright, this guy's unarmed. That's what the full animation is. You like hold them against the blade and then you yank it out. Probably one of my more favorite animations. We freed the frog! There's so many frogs in this world. Wow. Until you go through this floor without having to eat any frogs, you realize how many frogs you can kill. Alright, that's a hater right there. So I will, in fact, be using the heavy attack for this. What level is it? Oh, it's 53. Oh, I am sorry, buddy. I did not die now. Alright, so that's how dangerous this floor can get. There can be level 53 haters just around this corner. And you don't always come from this way. You sometimes come from this way. Because how procedural generation works in this game, to keep it fresh, is that the floors or the rooms on the floor are always the same, but they switch around. Like if they get swapped around on every floor. So this layout isn't the exact same every time, but the rooms are. So the rooms are always the same, layout isn't. Also these frogs. Sorry, frog. Sorry, frog. I hear the frog. There he is. I'm gonna keep you. I want to show up cooking later. Oh, I had a grenade. I could have. These boom shrooms are grenades. Do not eat them. I made that mistake twice my first time when I was first going through this game where I accidentally hit eat on those. Kill myself. Actually, my machete's about to break on any other weapons. We'll be fine. We'll be fine with the Barbarian. We do so much damage right now. Actually, how many levels are we carrying on us? 46 is the next. We have 249. It's worth it. Again, a lot of this game is just going between floor 1 and 4 in the waiting room, which is not floor 1. It is basement 1. I didn't figure that out for a little while. Let's see. But, oh, also this is a thing where, since we sat around now showing you the map, it's going to be a little, okay, there we go. It'll actually show you what you did on the floor, which is a really cool mechanic. I really enjoy this mechanic, because The floors get bigger as you go, so the loading times gets a bit longer, but they remedied how boring loading times are with showing you what you're doing on each floor. Or showing you, like, the post-op. So we are bringing in a big task every time we go out. That's the thing about grinding levels, that you're also grinding money. Because you get money from everyone. Everyone always drops money. But we have enough for 4 levels, level 21 there. I think I'm going to put one in the deck to make our Pyro Conquer a bit better. Just a little bit. I like to max out strength and health first. Here. Yeah, our strength is at 90 right now. Boosted by our cap, which is giving us a plus 3%. We're going to be doing a lot of damage when we go back up. We're going to go ahead and kind of look at our gear, see where we are right now. In regards to, nothing's been hit. Nothing's really been damaged. Except for our weapons, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a new machete.
Thanks.
So expensive. So expensive, but it's so worth it.
Come back anytime.
What I find is a good goal to set for yourself every run in this game is just make a profit. Like, if you're low on health and you need to go back, if you've made a profit from all the stuff you bought, which is including the jack and whatnot, just go back. Now this time when I go up there, I'm going to go to Winoki, because I think we're powerful enough for it. With 90 strength, we should be plenty strong for Winoki. Uh-oh. Alright, we had a hunter after us. What they don't know is that I have a tier 3 character. If they're not tier 3, they're probably going to die pretty quick, because first off, we have all of our armor. Second, we have a lot of health just at starting. I swear to God, I hear the attack music right now, but there's no enemies. So what hunters are is usually someone who has a vendetta against you, someone who, or a friend, someone who you raided. Sometimes send hunters after you. I've had up to 4 hunters on me at once. I am very rarely killed by hunters. And no one really thinks they're the strongest person. Which is understandable, because that would kind of cripple you for a little while. But I don't think we're going to leave this floor until we kill that hunter. Just to get them off our back for a little while. But yeah, if you kill a hunter, it doesn't get them off your back forever, but it does probably get them off your back for a little bit. They won't be on the next floor. Oh yeah, we are doing so much damage. Oh my god, we're gonna be one-shotting dudes on 14. When we get maxed, by the way. We're not even maxed up, we're only... Well, I've only put maybe 6 or 9 into it out of 13. We still have 5 more levels we can put into strength. This is the power of a tier 3 character. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put that in our slot 3 and equip it. Because we don't have any dexterity, so it's not really worth using the potion shot. Is this our hunter right here? Yep, there you go. Oh, hello. I'd like to take a moment to say I am way more powerful than I thought I'd be at this point. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I know you probably were looking forward to like a nice fight, but you kind of sucked it. Wow. If you're a dude watching the stream, I am sorry. No, I doubt you're someone watching the stream. I haven't seen any new people come in. Yeah, thanks for the new machete though. That'll be useful on Winoki. Oh damn! Oh no! You can also stomp on the creatures you can pick up for food, and they'll drop mushrooms that you can pick up, and they're pretty useful. Not as useful as having the health, but they're pretty useful. Alright. So this is the elevator back to the waiting room. We have a couple levels waiting for us, but I want to go to Winoki and then circle back to... Is it Tomato that I... No, it's Hayukudori. That might be a little too far. I know we're really powerful, but I think Hayukudori might be a little too far. I don't think so. It expects us to be level 25 at a floor 10. I think we'll be fine. Famous last words, I know, but... By the way, apparently in this game, this is a mechanic that's hidden. You can get hungry, and it stops your natural... What's it called? Oh god, what's the name for it? Your natural regeneration, which is about 1 health for every, like, 30 seconds. Not great. You can't really sit around and let yourself regenerate. Because even if you do a bunch of stuff, chances are you're not going to get regenerated in time. There was a mechanic in which if you lingered on a floor too long, a group of people called jackals would send one of theirs after you, and they're extremely powerful. However, due to the glitch, the jackals aren't currently implemented in the game, and after they fix them, they're going to re-implement them. It'll probably be a few weeks, but at any rate, let's continue. So Winoki is the first off area. It's the first area where you can, after the first mini-boss, hey, you can go to that isn't on the main path. Because what happens is, as you beat mini-bosses, it will unlock paths that you can go down. I think if I go to my map right now, I can actually show you guys a red lock. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Boss lock, up here. Way up here, there's a red lock at Usuga, or at Usugaya. Usugaya? I don't know how to pronounce that. There's a red lock. Now when I beat the mini-boss in Kaga, that will unlock, and I'll be able to go down that path, that awesome path. Alright, this is not how you go that. Long hallway usually isn't here, but... Think it over how much damage we're doing right now. Like, we're not even close to maxed out, and we're doing basically like about more damage than my level 25 when they were maxed out. My tier 1s when they were maxed out. That really shows you how powerful you can get in this game. However, that doesn't really last forever. You're gonna let it do this, like then lose again. I think the stun machete is a little overpowered. Just a little bit. The blade weapons in this game have insanely large amounts of power. Like, they're basically what you're supposed to move on from after you've done the pickaxes and the hammers and that. You're supposed to have like a machete. There's a dude in here. No, there's no one in here. Alright. Again, procedural generation sometimes. When this is the first area, there's usually a dude here. You didn't see that because we were super in close proximity, but we got his head on our, it'll disappear in here in a few seconds when the body does, but I think it's a nifty little thing. That it stays, at least. These guys over here, This is the first time I'll see about any, but I hate that. You have to bait them to do that attack and then not be hit by it. Hit by it instantly. But you guys can't like the same way. You have to bait them into their first drill attack. I'm gonna do another one. Oh my god, and then if you don't have a ranged weapon, which you did, I could have just shot him with a gun. But I wanted to make sure you guys saw that what was going on there. Alright, so go over here, there's a secret little remote area. Go for this guy. That open, get some money. We need these aluminum scraps, because they upgrade the fireworks launcher, and I definitely want that upgraded. The fireworks launcher, and the hands of someone with good dexterity, does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Like, more damage than you probably think it would do. Especially since at low levels, like when you get to the mastery of it, it does basically no damage. Okay. Yeah, this is a Frankenstein round. If you sneak up on someone and you are on a higher elevation than them, you do that attack, and it's fucking awesome, because it's usually a one-hit kill. That, or it puts them on their stomach for a while, and you basically stop them to death. Which is probably something I'm not going to get strong. I don't think I'm going to encounter anything that's strong enough to get hit from my character right now. This is a heart shroom. It is extremely useful. More useful than these frogs. We have 3 poison mushrooms. I need to use that on someone. That's too many. Also, the entrance to that is right over here. There is a secret over here, like there's a collectible on the other side of that, like where I got the mushroom from. There's usually a page from a something corporation catalog that sell these tubers, which are the flying guys that I fight, but are also the guys with big forks on their hands. Oh yeah, watch out for them. Oh yeah, you can also cook food. If you go into throw mode, you can cook up food. It makes everything a little better. You become lethal poison mushrooms. Uh-oh. Which I'll demonstrate now. Because we have so many of them. Well, they do 21 damage per hit. And if you don't, you have to throw up to stop being poisoned, by the way. Like you have to make your character throw up to stop being poisoned, like, quickly. Otherwise, it'll just keep going and going for a while. But yeah, let's get rid of that. Go ahead and cook that. And then we'll go ahead and cook this. Jesus, I thought that was going to explode for a second. I don't know why, but for some reason in my head, that was going to explode on, that grenade thing was going to explode on me, and I was like, I will either show this off on stream, and I'll be correct, and it'll blow up my face, or I won't be correct, and I'll have an awesome moment. I'm glad I was incorrect, and it didn't blow up my face. Or experiment. By the way, 1 minute steady upgrade gives you a 4-hit combo. Oh, these are the guys I'm talking about. These are tubers. Yeah. Not tumors. Tubers. Like tube and art. They're very weak. Like, no matter where you are, they're very weak. They like to swarm you with them, but it usually doesn't do much damage, and you can kill them fairly easily. Pressing down the D-pad will bring up your map, by the way. I didn't find that out for a while. The first half I was playing this game for, and the first part, I didn't know how to bring up the map. It was like I had to memorize this color on the load screen and not forget it, no matter what. I'm pretty sure one of those guys is probably a hater. Yep, kills that dude. Fucking nailed him. By the way, you can use the machete attack on haters. Haters' bodies don't decay. They get wrapped up in these vines. They don't decay. So the head never disappears. Here's until you leave the floor. Which I think we're about to do. Yeah, we want to go to... No, that's Kimagome. We want to go to Kanikido. So it's this way. But yeah, head never disappears. Really awesome. Not sure if it affects gameplay at all, but It's my aesthetic, just like a head on a hatchet that you're still using. It's pretty awesome. I will say the mushrooms, besides the explosive one and an electric shroom, which is a much later film, that's a full thing. They don't do the poison, the tear gas, and one other one do not do damage to tubers because tubers don't have eyes or faces. Or, oh, sleep mushrooms also do not work because they don't have eyes or faces, and they don't sleep. So, is this a gold? No, that's a grilled. Okay. I forgot to put these away. We'll replace the lethal mushrooms with it. Again, lethal poison isn't really that useful except against meters. I don't really like using mushrooms against a lot of things, but because I kind of have a too good to use syndrome. Mushrooms are definitely a too good to use syndrome thing, especially explosive mushrooms, because they are so good. Because if you've been seeing me perform fatalities at like different levels of health on the enemies, it's because enemies don't have a health threshold for when you can do a fatality on them. There's a status called dizzy, and if a character is dizzy, which they'll start out as like distressed and they'll become dizzy. And if they're dizzy, you can instantly do it's called a gortastic fatality, whatever it's called. Like, I have to remember the name, but yeah, you can just do that on them. There's no requirement. And rage attacks aren't always one-hit kills, but they're good when they are. Is this? No, you need to go to higher Kidori. This would take us further off the beaten path, and that's not what I'm about today. Today we're just sort of grinding and getting this character nice and powerful. Also getting a ton of cash. If you look below on the character sheet on the right hand side, if you look on the bottom, it'll show you how much coins, soul lithium, or whatever it's called, and experience you have on you. We have quite a bit of coins. Very much worth it. If it really off beaten paths, even if it's just to get coins. Because skill coins make the world go round, baby. You want as much as you can. Oh, we actually need a veneer plank so I can upgrade my gun. We'll drop another doom shroom for a veneer plank. Because the aluminum's going into the firework launcher. I don't know if I said that already, but that's what's required to upgrade that. Oh, is Hayukidori right here? Yep. Alright. Yeah, some of these floors don't have a lot of combat on them. Some of them are just oozing with combat. Like, you literally step onto the floor, and then immediately when you get out of the like 5 feet away from the escalator, you just start seeing enemies already in the first room. They can get pretty insane. Especially later floors where you're fighting like 7, 8 enemies at a time. And you have to like really start using this crouching stealth mechanic more to try and like using guns. If you're really good with guns, it's really awesome, and I definitely recommend using guns. But if you don't have high dexterity, and if your like pistol mastery isn't great, you might want to reconsider using guns in later floors and start leveling those up a bit more. Because also, if you want extra money, bringing back blueprints is worth quite a bit of money. Oh, we don't have this. Alright, I will drop a heart from that. We'll just start dropping weapons. Fireworks launcher, we're not going to use again. And this hammer's kind of shitty. Alright. So that split up 2 slots. I'm not going to take my heart mushroom back, we're not taking much damage. These don't do anything on early floors, but later floors they start shooting at you. Like, they just start shooting random volleys. And so basically, they're here on these earlier floors where they don't do anything. To show you the very good game design. Show an enemy within a safe like area, and then show that they're. present a nail gun. Dual nail guns. Alright, so as you can see, Razor is a lot of damage and not going to kill. Yeah, there's nail guns in this game. I don't even have a nail gun yet. I have not seen one. Also, bringing back weapons is not a way to get the blueprint, unfortunately. I wish it was. Just instead of right-hand side, because I'm right-handed, so I hit the right trigger first. Whenever I have to hit the triggers, I hit the right trigger first. I'm not getting it. Thank you. We're trying to make the elevator out. I don't really know where it is. Oh, okay. Alright, he's running around. Okay, we're gonna put on this floor. Oh no, there's some. Oh my god, we have so much cash on us. Yeah, as you can see, you don't need to be on later floors to get a bunch of cash. It's more a lot of experience later floors that are just trying to get at the game. Or just get at the combat. But yeah, this isn't going to take us to the elevator, is it? No, this takes us to Mocha Magane, which is the next floor, which has an elevator on it, but that's not really where I want to be. Because the elevator isn't until very late on that floor. And while we are doing great, our machete, one of our machetes broke, and this one isn't going to last forever. Why is there a bag on me from across the room? Weird. By the way, I just noticed you guys like level 14 on one-shotting me. Our vitality is crap, though. Vitality is the other stat that decides your defense. If you don't have high vitality, then you need to have full armor, like I have right now, because you will not be able to defend yourself against a lot of things if you don't have good vitality. Alright. So I kind of know where to go next. Really wish the elevator wasn't through here, but there's Mark 1 4 guys, they don't do a lot of damage, so it's going shit. I kind of ran too much. Okay. That's that done. Still, these guys are just for average, he's all average. He's not very good at fighting. That's good thing that he's cheaper. Once you figure them out, that's okay, there's the elevator right there. Awesome. We have basically reimbursed ourselves for everything we've spent to make this character high tier, and then a little more. Alright, as we're hitting the 45-minute mark, I'm thinking I'm going to end this stream off after I level up. It's been a really fun stream. I'm glad... no one tuned in, as you can see, because we're on Twitch and I'm a YouTuber. So, I don't really have a big following. And we are finished. Alright. This guy automatically deposits everything into your bank for you, so that way you don't have to worry about depositing stuff. Go ahead and jack in real quick, and I can max that out and still have more to level up. Alright. There we go. Now I'm just distributing stats as I see fit, which is getting everything up to 3. Alright, so our strength is maxed out, probably like over 100. It's 110 because of the beret. Alright. I'm Rain, I'll see you guys later. Samurai Chick, great contract, good stuff. This game doesn't stream to YouTube, so I will make sure to have my Twitch link in the description of this particular episode. That way you guys can find me. Till next time.